Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Well, the day today was, was characterized by a little bit of volatility. Essentially, we are back where we started earlier today when I made my first video. The price hasn't really moved other than a wick down. That was it. We got closer to that next upside Fib level at $4,000 pretty much. That's what I wanted to see. It did not touch it though, but got quite close. I think moved up to 3,950 basically. So very close, but didn't get there. So I consider the last move up as a B wave. We are still in the trend channel. It broke the price broke the lower boundary of the white channel, so I can take that off the chart. There was a signal that it would go down further, and we actually touched the next trend line. So clearly respecting here at least, it respected both trend channels. This one guided the price higher, okay? And then we had a retest, breakdown. So the trend channels were actually quite relevant, which I find pretty cool. So as you can see, there was a reaction. The price reached higher prices, being guided by the lower trend line, and then break, and the retest was quite obvious exactly at the trend channel, and then reached the next one as support. And we're now in the yellow channel. Okay, we are in the yellow channel. Yeah, it's possible that this fourth wave now finished. It would be quite deep for a fourth, but not invalid at all. And actually, due to the volatility today, we just saw a few distortions, but again, nothing major and no new insights, unfortunately, from an analytical point of view. So it's typically best on a day like that, when we have some news events, to maybe let the market settle down first. I think the next few sessions should provide some more clarity, because we really haven't moved out of the range. So the next upside Fib levels are still 3,988 and 4,261. And it's needless to say that a break above today's high should really take us to the next Fib levels, at least the 3,988 level. Obviously, it takes some more upside price action from here to get there, and this could then complete wave 5 of C of 3 in the yellow count, or in the white count, the larger third wave. That remains to be seen, but in both, I think we can look at possible support area here. Support is also unchanged, still between 3,210 and 3,646. This would be fourth wave support. A break below 3,210 or 209 is needed for confirmation, let's say initial confirmation, that a larger top is in place. Like, for example, this B wave, it could literally top at any time, but it takes a break below support. But even in the B wave, we could get one more high. Note that the two wave counts are very, very similar, and there aren't really any differences between a 5-wave move in a diagonal and this sort of ABC structure. But we can consider it a yellow diagonal pattern, okay? It just needs another wave 4, 5. And then as soon as we got these 5 waves completed, circle wave 4 and 5, I can give you the next main support zone, because as you know the routine. After 5 waves up, we're looking for 3 waves down. It should then form a higher low. We can add another support zone, and it should move up from there. Basically the next reliable trade setup. It's about time that we see a proper 5-wave move again. It's been really, really boring and only sideways oriented here. But yeah, trend channel is still holding, which means micro support is holding. The main support region here is still holding. What can I say? We're in a range. Yes, a little bit of volatility, but all the news hype for nothing, really. Okay, that's why I don't really focus on it. And not much more to say. My best count is, and it's a bit messy, it really is a bit messy what happens here. My best count and best guess, you could say, because the micro action is really not very insightful, is that possibly the A was here. So we had an A wave down, overshooting B wave, and this was a C wave down. Doesn't make sense to count the micro price action here, because there was so much volatility there that you will not see all the waves on the smallest time frames. But that reversal candle here, that wick, certainly looks as if something completed like this fourth wave. It would be ideal to maybe trend a little bit higher to complete this fifth wave of C of 3. Even though from a Fibonacci level point of view, we have moved up high enough in the third. So if the fourth starts now, I call that already a viable third. How can we say that the larger degree fourth wave starts? Difficult to say at this stage. However, I'd rather say that, if we get a sustained break out of the trend channel to the downside, then I would call this at least the beginning of wave 4. Unfortunately, not much more to add. These are the worst updates when there's nothing new to report, but let's see what tomorrow brings. Certainly no sign of a substantial top in place yet. So my update, that's my update about Ether. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.